Every day you walk along the same path, going around in a loop, yet every day presents new dangers, enemies and items to be discovered. That is the story of Loop Hero. Today we're going to review Loop Hero and discuss how it combines several genres to become an addictive journey in which you seek to become more powerful. Loop Hero is an interesting concoction between base building, card drafting and turn-based combat, all coded within a layer of RPG mechanics and roguelike elements. In essence, Loop Hero has a simple premise. You walk around the same road, slaying enemies. When you do so, they provide rewards in the form of cards or items. Items can be equipped to make you stronger, and cards can be used to grant you resources or spawn more enemies on the map to provide you with even more rewards, but also challenge. Every new day when you walk the path, the enemies become stronger, but the rewards also become greater. When you are reduced to 0 HP in automatic turn-based combat, you will go back to your base, take the resources you've gained with you, and craft new buildings, modify your deck, and try it again. Within this sequence of events, there is a good balance between having control and not having any control. You are responsible for selecting which cards you take with you, which items you equip along the way, and where you will place which enemies. Yet combat is beyond your control. All the important decisions you make, which will determine your fate, happen in the planning phase. Everything after that can no longer be controlled. Admittedly, you can pause the game at any moment to go back to planning and customizing your character. But what happens in the game is a reflection on how well you have planned. Whether you have achieved the right balance between either having too many enemies on the map and being overwhelmed by their presence, or having too little of them and consequently not gaining enough rewards to beat the final boss. The automized gameplay, which is quite simple and approachable, has a satisfying gameplay loop, constantly being rewarded new items to upgrade your character and become stronger. Yet so do the enemies. You have to understand and play with the limits of your character to know how far you can go. To keep the experience fresh every time you play it, there are a considerable amount of hidden mechanics and interesting combinations to play around with. These synergies can be found in the items you pick up, containing unique properties which are complementary to your other items. Furthermore, the cards you bring with you in your deck can have special interactions depending on their placement. For example, placing rocks next to each other will grant you a mountain, which will benefit your character with greater HP. Additionally, harpies will now be spawned on the map for you to take out. And once again, we come back to the balancing act. Everything you place has a negative and a positive side effect. Loop Hero will let you explore these effects and emphasize new interactions and challenges for the purpose of teaching you, as well as the world building. Regularly, when you face a new enemy for the first time, you will have a dialogue with them, gaining an understanding of their motives and their placement in the world, the history of what has happened before, as you have lost your memory and no longer know what is going on. So as you discover and also progress your base, you will advance your insight into this world, giving you even more reason to stick around. Loop Hero is the perfect game if you want to have something playing on the background while you're listening to a podcast, or if you want to fully invest yourself and micromanage every decision to get this perfect run going, as Loop Hero is addictive, immersive and satisfying. Thank you so much for watching another video of Game Designer Plays. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. I would highly appreciate that. Then I hope to see you back in my next video. See you there. Bye bye.